What's up, welcome back to Tasty Molded Man. Today we're back again with another one of your favorites, chili cheese fries video. She's gonna...
Guys, so we got some ranch right here. So basically I got a bacon cheeseburger combo. And then he got a, what did you get, a jalapeno?
Yeah,
this one's gonna be mine right here.
Huh?
This one's gonna be mine right here. Oh, that one's the jalapeno.
Yeah, this is a jalapeno. So here's the jalapeno burger, guys, on deck. Check it out.
Onion rings. I have got onion rings.
On deck. Look at those bad boys right there.
Onion rings, and then he substituted his fries for chili cheese fries, guys. So
Woo!
looks good. Cool.
Look at those bad boys right there. Check that out, guys.
This is my bacon cheeseburger.
Ooh, look at that one, guys.
Looks pretty good.
Let's go ahead and do a thumbnail real quick. There we go. Oh, that cheese pool. Alright. Alright, so first impressions. Let's go ahead and dip the onion ring into the ranch. Okay.
There you go.
Very good.
It's nice and crispy.
So cheese fry.
The breading on the onion rings, guys, is pretty good. It's not like that cheap breading.
Yeah, it's like thick, huh?
Yeah.
Check it out.
It's not like that orange cheap breading, I would say.
That a lot of places buy, huh?
Yeah.
I had to get me a little bit of tapatio. Let's try the burger. Check it out. Here's a better look at it right here. So here we go. Here's the burger. Whoa, 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 whoa. Onion rings are nice and crunchy. Look at that. Check this out. Try 1009. 1009 on deck. Yellow peppers on deck. Check this out right here, man. Look at this. Check that out.
Burger's pretty good, guys.
Is it really? How do you feel about the chili cheese fries?
They're pretty good.
Went to another spot and tell them what happened.
So we got a sample of the chili. We asked for some.
Not crazy, but
It was not good, you guys. It was like too runny. It was kind of like a little bit on the sweet side. I don't know, it just had like a weird taste on. Like, I don't know, they put like, it's just, I don't know, I didn't like the taste to it. I like it kind of like spicy.
Any napkins? It's like they added, I don't know, is it? I like my chili, I like my chili kind of like a little spicy. I don't know, explain it. Like, you know what I mean or no?
Yeah.
That's so. How's the ranch? Oh, look at this onion right here.
I like the ranch. The ranch is pretty good.
Check this out right here. The ranch is good. Did you try 1009?
No, not yet.
What do you think?
Pretty good.
These onion rings are different, like.
They're breading. It's the breading.
Is it really? How's that burger? Good?
Whoa.
You want to flop? Okay.
I don't want to hear.
You don't want to try that? This is good, huh?
It's really good.
This is delicious, guys. Let's try. Wow. Super bomb, guys. I know you guys love these videos a lot. What we decided to eat, so I say wow. Oh, where's my drink at, baby?
Right there.
I got horchata. You didn't tell me what you got to drink.
I got a Coke. And you got a horchata.
So this is what we decided to eat today. So I said, and that's not us farting, it's a chair. And I said, well, might as well just film it. People love these videos anyways, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's a good angle we have, huh?
Mm-hmm. You guys will see the food's pretty good. And this place is pretty good. Not bad. This burger is pretty good. I honestly haven't had like a good, decent burger in a while, you guys.
Seems like a lot of places be slacking.
Yeah. It's like their burgers are nothing special. Like, I don't know. It's just.
These ones are. What are the other ones?
The ones we have been eating at for the past like years.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I think to get a good burger, you just gotta go to like, I don't know, man. Who knows? Like, I like the Habit burgers.
It's really good though.
Fries are good too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There's crunchiness right here. Let me get some of this. Unreal.
Pretty good.
Spot's on point.
Not bad.
You never know when you're trying to spot, you know? Let's go ahead and talk about something. You tell a story time.
Let me see. So, you guys, growing up, I had this friend. I would say middle school. We never really close, and you know, she used to come over my house a lot, and I used to go to her house a lot. We used to hang out. We were like that.
Close knitted.
We were really close. Like, I remember, like, probably we were like 14 years old, you guys. Like, her mom, her parents left out of town. This girl barely knew how to drive. She didn't even know how to drive. So what she did, I mean, like a dummy, I went along with her. She got her dad's keys to the car, and she was just like, well, I know how to drive a little, not too much. She was like, you know, do you want to go this take the car for a ride? And I was like, oh, all right, let's go. So we took the car, and she was very lucky she didn't get pulled over or nothing, but yeah, she would like
at 14.
At 14, she would take off with the car, and eventually her parents ended up finding out. But it was funny though, like. It was like, now I look back on it, like she didn't know how to drive, you guys. She didn't know how to drive. Like, when she would push on the brakes, like we would hit like forward, you know. And me and her were just like so close. Like, we used to always hang out. I used to sleep over her house, and mind you, we were neighbors. She lived right across the street, and where we used to live was like on an ongoing hill, you guys.
Some more cheese.
And but, you know, the reason, I'll get to it, but we were really close, you guys, but I ended up moving, not too far, but me and her went down two different paths. No, she ended up getting on drugs, you guys. She ended up on meth.
Oh, meth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And, you know, it just broke our friendship apart. She started hanging around with all these people and stuff, so we just stopped talking, you know. And we began talking like a couple years ago, but it wasn't the same. My sister actually never really cared for her. She was just like, I don't know, I just get this weird vibe from her that, you know, she's someone you can't trust. But, you know, we reconnected years later, and we were cool and stuff, but we had got into it over something dumb. But so now it's like weird, like my mom runs into her and it's like awkward, you know, like kind of like awkward. I don't know if you guys have like those childhood friends that, you know, you were really close to, and then they run into your family frequently, and then they're like talking to your family, but it's kind of awkward because they don't talk to you and stuff. But yeah, we were like so close, you guys, like just really close. And you know, but just, you know, due to things like that, and I ended up meeting another friend, and I kind of like, you know, got taken away, kind of not taken away, but my whole surroundings started to change, and who I hung around with and where I would hang out with. So yeah, we were just really like, we were like real dogs, you guys. Seriously, like her mom really liked me a lot. Her whole family, her brother, her mom, they all liked me. You know, we were really close and stuff. We were so close. And now she's settled down. She's married, actually.
What's the name? What are you talking about?
I'm not saying her name, but she has 2 children now, I think.
Never know who's watching you.
Yeah, but you know, I wish her the best.
For real. You really don't.
But it's so crazy how, like, you could just be so close to, like, people went from one day to another, and then God just puts you on different paths.
Well, those are not real friends. I call those people acquaintances. I don't call them friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, I would say growing up, I didn't hang around with like a bunch of girls. I wasn't like, I didn't hang around with a lot of girls, you guys, just because too much cattiness, and I've never been the type to like.
What's cattiness?
Just girl stuff, you know. Girls are just catty. You know, you just never know. So I've always hung around with like 1 to 2 people in high school. If I wasn't like, I would hang out in a group. Like it would be me, my sister, Jasmine. You know, she used to always follow me around. And then it would be me, my sister Jasmine, and then another group of girls. They were like, I don't know, it was cool, you know, but I didn't hang around with girls like that. And then when I would go home, I would just hang out with that one girl. And then after I stopped hanging around with her, I started hanging around with another friend that I've known from middle school as well. Me and her got like this too as well. But I'm telling you, things happen, you know. I feel like God puts certain things in your way in your life for a certain amount of time, and then, you know, you find a different home path, and, you know, I don't know, you just go your own way and stuff. But I never really hung around with like big type of crowd of people. I've never really been into that and stuff. I never like drama or anything like that. The only time I would say I did hang around with a big group of people was back then when I was into flyer parties, and I was from a party crew back then. But that was the only time. But I never hung around with like people, a big group of people.
Really?
Especially where I lived at. Everybody was being with everybody. Everybody was doing this, being with that person. No. I never wanted to be in the mix like that.
Eat a crunchy onion ring.
Yeah, but me and that old friend, we did a lot of dumb things together.
Yeah?
I even went with her on the bus to South Central to see one of her guys she was talking to. I'm serious. I went with her on the bus. We busted.
Come on, come with me, come with me. Don't let me go alone, girl.
Yeah. And then every time I would go, because this friend, she looked black because you know, she's Salvadorian, so she was dark complected. Dark complected with super curly hair, so it would be funny. But yeah, we were dumb. I used to go with her on the bus. Literally, you guys, we used to take the bus all the way over there so she could see her boyfriend. Or whatever it was to her. Do a lot of crazy stuff with this girl. We used to take missions. We used to go on the bus. We were just so dumb. Dumb and young. We used to go on the bus, take the bus, and be gone for hours and hours on the bus, not knowing where the hell we were. I'm serious. We used to be in West LA. We used to be everywhere. South Central. We used to just get lost. Those were the good old days. And with my other friend too, the one I got really close to when I was probably like 16, 17. Me too, you heard me? I remember one time, you guys, I got in trouble by my mom. So she grounded me. She told me I wasn't allowed to go anywhere, use the phone. She didn't care who it was. She didn't even care if it was that one friend. That wasn't going nowhere. She even took the house phone out of my room.
Aww.
And she hid it, yeah.
Aww.
And so...
You cooked the burger already?
Yeah. And then so I was like, okay, shoot. Okay, so my friend came over. She didn't know what was going on. So she just told my mom, oh, you know, hey, Grace, you know, could Crystal go to the library with me? She's like, the library? She said, yeah. That's a
stupid place to ask for.
Yeah. So my mom was like, okay. And then, well, that's when Andrew's dad was like, he was like, the library? He did not fall for that. He was like, I don't know, they're not going to the library. So my mom, you know, she was like, all right, 1 hour and you need to come right back. That's for sure. I wasn't going to the library. We took the bus to Huntington Park.
Huh.
We did. And I didn't come home till the next morning.
Huh.
I'm serious. I was in so much trouble, you guys. I was in big trouble. My mom didn't let me go anywhere at all. She was actually even taking me to school and picking me up. Yeah, I was in really big trouble. She was like, what the hell? I was so worried about you. And, you know, when you're young, you don't think about that. You don't care. I was out partying. We were partying. You know. And so this is crazy. I did a lot of dumb things, you guys. Yeah, it made my mom lose her trust. Not in really bad ways, but just with like stuff like that. And so my mom ended up putting me away after that. She put me in the girls' home. It was called Phoenix House, and it was in Rancho Cucamonga, you guys. And that was, we'll say that for another video. That was something else.
Oh, you should have talked about today.
Yeah, I could have talked about that, but next time, you guys. I was something else. I was really bad, you guys. I had like a really bad attitude when I was a lot younger. I had the attitude like I didn't care about anything, and I thought I was grown. And you know, I guess as you get older, especially when you're like 17, I'm about to be 18. Especially with me, I wanted all this freedom because my mom didn't give me all this freedom. So I would take off. I'm kidding you. I'm not kidding you guys. I would take off. I remember there's another time I took off too. I wasn't supposed to. My friend, I could say her name, Crystal. She came down and it was my other friend, Belinda. And I wasn't supposed to leave, but I ended up taking off with them. And I ended up getting arrested that night. It was a long story. I ended up getting arrested. And my mom didn't know nothing. Yeah.
Big thug?
No, it's not even that. It's just being at the wrong place at the wrong time and wrong people sometimes. So my mom didn't know nothing until the sheriff went knocking on my mom's door. And she was like, what the hell? My mom was like, I wasn't even aware she left. And it was a big old commotion. The cop got pissed. He slammed my head against the trunk. And he was like, he's like, you should be listening to your mom. You shouldn't be sneaking out. Blah, 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 blah.
These streets ain't for you, baby.
Yeah, basically. And, you know, and it's true. When you're young like that, you shouldn't be out in the streets like that. You never know. But, yeah, I have a lot of stories, you guys. Maybe next time we could talk about the one Phoenix House one for the girls' home. That was weird. And there was something that happened there. I was just like, what? So, girl, I knew. And I was like, oh, hell no. I did a lot of dumb things that sometimes I don't even like talking about because I feel bad. You know, I stress my mom out a lot too. So, I don't even like, I don't know. It's just, I don't like to like rewind myself back sometimes too when I was growing up.
We'll see you guys in the next one, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in.